I hope we are live now.
Not yet.
Yeah, we are live.
Yes, good afternoon to the participants of the Swayam course, Designing Learner-Centric MOOCs. And I'm happy to see people joining in on this very tempting Friday afternoon, where most of the people would like to sign off from their office work and start planning their weekends. And we still have some teachers, actually, 8 of them, who have joined this session. So welcome all of you, and thank you for joining in. Praveen, Bibha, Nalini, Surbi Sharma. Yes, so before I think a couple of people join in, my question to all of you is, uh, have you gone through the warm-up content which was put up in the existing course? So how many of you have gone through it, and any first level comment about it? So you can write yes and followed by a comment, or no followed by a comment. Both are fine. I'm just going to show you in case you are wondering where is this form of content and we haven't seen it. So let me sign in. I will use my Google ID and yes, so I should be on the course now. Yes, so I am in my course. You go to my courses and you will be able to see all the courses that I have enrolled. Yeah, it's a long list of courses that I have enrolled. It's a irony where I talk about how to create courses where people will definitely go through the content and complete it, and I am myself not completing any course. Okay, so this is where I think I can see the warm-up week here, okay? And in the warm-up week, you can see actually lot of content being already uploaded here. This content is basically to get into the course slightly step by step, not like really jump into the thick of the course, because we have a slightly longer course this time, 8 weeks course. And also this time we realize that this is a course which is completely after the pandemic was over. Like last year's January was still having some things half offline, half online, and teaching was happening in both manner. So this version of the course is particularly for the teachers who are completely gone back to classrooms, and therefore we have modified couple of things here. Yes. Now this part actually starts with entry survey and lot of other content is there. I I am not going to do too much of detail of this right now because I am sure uh, there are my colleagues on the course right now on the call also who are here. So maybe they will be deciding, like they will be like talking to you. And in case they leave something, then I'll pitch in and complete it. But let me introduce the team who is present here. So we have actually a couple of teaching assistants and associates, and we also have somebody who is called as discussion forum moderators. So I think who can just start off with explaining the content. But before that, let me also just read some of the messages. Okay. Somebody says yes. Nalini says yes. Dr. Pungothai says no. Bibha Devi says no. Okay, Surabhi Sharma says perception on MOOC and analogy was quite helpful, as well as the Google Forms helped me to ponder over the topics. Okay, thank you, Surbhi. I think that's a very good constructive customized feedback, like we call it in learner-centric approaches. That feedback should not be just yes or no, but it should be constructive and it should be customized. Okay, so this is a very nice feedback. Ramya Shri, okay, please read the question above. When you join in late, maybe now we have 19 people joining in. I would like to see a lot of posts on the discussion forum, because that's where we get to hear you guys. Okay, so let's see. I'll repeat my question. Please post whether you have gone through the warm-up week, which was uploaded on the website of the course. If you have, type yes and write a comment about the content like Surbhi has done. If you have not, then you can just type no and you can maybe explain a reason why you have not done it and when are you planning to do it. Because the course is starting just within 3 days, 22nd we will start the course and it will have large amount of content. Okay, Ruksar Sheikh, hello. Good afternoon to you. And let us now get with the actual content of today's meetup. We have 23 people now, okay? And yes, so Dhairya is one of the teaching associates. I have more people. We have Suprabha Jadhav joining from IIT Bombay, who is also a TA. And we have some DFMs. Okay, so over to the next person who was supposed to take us through the content. Were we planning to do that now?
Yes. So we have the main agenda of today's this meetup is to have a look over the pre-course forum and what are the weekly feedback and what exactly is there. We are also going to have a look at the discussion forum part, that how to register, how to participate in it, and how to reply, how to comment, and if you have any question or you want to give any feedback or anything. And lastly, we are going to see in today's this discussion that how the entire content is catered for you in this entire 8-week course. So that will be also done by the moderators who have been part of this course earlier. So yes, I would like to hand it over to Sidhu sir, so he can just guide us through the pre-course and what material are there and what were they supposed to do in the warm-up week.
Yes. Yeah, so Sidhu will start now. But before that, I see three messages. Archit Srivastav and Q Pandit and Q Thakkar all think the same thing, saying that we will do this over the weekend. So great thing, I think. So this is a good answer. It is, let us see how, yeah, even Ramya is now joining their board and saying that you will complete it. Okay, so Sidhu, if you want, I'll continue showing the screen and you can keep talking. I will change the slide recording.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dr. Sidhu Divijini, faculty of Mechanical Department, Basaveshwar Engineering College, Bagalkot of Karnataka State, and I'm the discussion forum moderator for this HCM course. And right now I'm going to share the content relating to the pre-course module as well as the weekly feedback, which you are supposed to upload after going through the videos of the respective weeks. So now I am going to share the slide to all of you. I hope you can.
Yes, we can see.
So in the warm-up module, so there are 3 videos which were uploaded before the commencement of the LCM course by the course instructors of Professor Sahasrabudhe sir and his team members, namely Professor Jayakrishnan of IIT Madras and Professor Sahana Murthy of IIT Bombay. Though the three faculties were associated with as the course instructors, but Professor Sridhar Iyer of IIT Bombay is also another the course instructor for this course. So where you can see in the videos relating to the content of learning extension trajectories and so on. And after going through the three videos, which mainly focuses on the perception of MOOCs, that is what is the need for the MOOC and how to make the synchronous interaction during the video content itself, and what is the technology that is available associated with the MOOCs and how the MOOCs have been evolved. So these are all the things that are covered in the perception of the MOOCs video, which will take 4 to 5 minutes of time. And after that, there is a second video relating to the learner expectations. As a learner, what are the opportunities that are there for the learner and their expectations, motivations, and interactions in the MOOCs. So it is even though it is well said that the 21st century is learner-centric rather than the teacher-centric. That means, no doubt, we are going to create the videos in a well sophisticated and in a very efficient way than compared to the absence of going through all these videos. But at the same time, and if the learner is especially for the teacher fraternity, definitely it is going to help to keep the students in the class engaged. And it is not that all the time the teacher should tell and the student should listen. So by undergoing this training program, what I have come to, what I am practicing right now is that, so it is very difficult to keep the students active for 1 hour. And by going through this, so whatever the expectations that you have, the same expectations I was also having previously before undergoing this training program. And
Okay.
those are the things that were discussed here. And the third one is the learner engagement. After going through these three videos, the participants are requested to fill the course entry survey and their perception about the MOOCs and their expectations from the MOOCs.
Okay.
So this,
yes.
And so here, okay.
Yeah. So just to tell you all, Sidhu is also, apart from he told about himself, like where he is teaching and what subject is he teaching. Important point is he is a participant of this course, and he passed this course last year in 2023, and he is also from the top 10 participants of the course who have scored in the uh, top marking system. So that is why he was invited to become the discussion forum moderator when we offered it next time. About the point of Professor Sridhar Iyer's videos, Professor Sridhar Iyer and three of us, so Professor Sahana Murthy, Jayakrishnan and myself, were the people who designed the learner-centric MOOC model at IIT Bombay, and that's where the course was born. This was done 5 years back, 6 years back actually. So when we have this kind of course thing going on, we have lot of material which was recorded by that time, but we have added 4 new weeks now. So you will see lot of new material also being added this time, where you may not see Professor Sridhar Iyer, but that's how it is. And because everything is released in open source, we have ample options of actually collaborating and getting material from here and there. So that's how things work. You will see more names on the screen now. All of them, by the way, are the toppers of this course, and that is how they have joined this today's program. Okay, so I will not waste more time now again, and let us go to. Okay, so somebody is asking question. Hi faculty, can you share what new topics are incorporated this year? Yes, this is a good question, Ashish. So what we realized is that all of you have now gone through the pandemic where online teaching is not a fancy thing anymore. 5 years back when we offered this course, online teaching itself was a new thing and not many people were practicing it. But after this, we realized that online teaching has become a norm. Every teacher in the country has gone through online teaching now. But what are the techniques to convert your online teaching into learner-centric mode? That question still remains. And many teachers I have met in my last 6 years' time have been complaining about not having the similar experience when they go online as compared to their classroom teaching. In fact, a lot of senior teachers have told me that I am a better teacher if I go in offline mode. If I go in a class, I am a better teacher. But when it comes to Zoom and Google Meets and by WebEx and all that, I am a pathetic teacher. I cannot teach properly. So we are trying to give you a set of principles which can be used and they can be implemented in the classroom. As I have been saying earlier also that ours is a prescriptive model. So it is not a model where it is just lying in a textual format. It has clear pointers of what you can exactly do in your online classes to make the content learner-centric. And we have added, in fact, when you see our course content for the first week, immediately you will realize that the first thing that we have added is what are our lessons from pandemic and how do we want to solve them. So that is how it will start off. We have lot of ample opportunity for discussion here. In fact, we would love all of you to have discussion. So right now, before the next person starts explaining about the activities to be done, I have one more question to all of you. How many of you would be ready to join a WhatsApp group if we create this, rather than having this YouTube where I feel kind of disconnected with you right now because you cannot talk to me and I cannot talk to you directly. We are doing through text. So how many of you would be willing to join a WhatsApp group? We will be sending all of you a link to join WhatsApp group if you agree to it. Because we don't want to make it like a marketing companies which will be after your blood and just make you get so many WhatsApp messages which you never subscribe for. So this is the question. People who want to, who are okay with having one more WhatsApp group in their already list of so many WhatsApp groups, can just say yes, that I am okay with it. Okay, I have already started getting some messages. Great. So who is going next now, Dhairya? I'll also tell you the reason, by the way. The reason is that whenever we do YouTube or whenever you do a Gmail, not everybody is checking their Gmail all the time and there is no chance of responding on the fly. On the other hand, WhatsApp is a very good model to at least reach out at instance. So we are thinking of WhatsApp group. Okay, great. Dhairya?
Yes, so yes. Next, Purnima will guide us through the discussion forum part. That if any of you have not registered yet and if you are having any issue, so Purnima will guide you from the beginning to the end to posting and replying to on each other's comments.
Thank you, Dhairya. I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
And I'm audible enough? Yeah, thank you. So, hello and namaskar to all the participants who are watching us live here on YouTube. Myself, Dr. Purnima Dume. I am from Goa University. And I am the alumni of this course. I had taken up this course last year in 2023. And this year I got an opportunity to be a discussion forum moderator. So I'm going to discuss on one of the aspects of this course wherein I have shared the site with you. All those who are participating, who are watching this, can see right from the beginning how to use the discussion forum. So once you are on your Swayam page, you can just go to my courses. And right over here, you can go to Designer Learner-Centric MOOC, for which you have enrolled for. Okay, so over here, you might have already taken the warm-up exercise. So under warm-up itself, you would find option how to participate in discussion forum. So which is called as LXI. So you can just click on it.
Okay, just intermission in between.
Yes.
So two clarifications. One, that unlike every other platform, Swayam does not call its discussion forum as discussion forum. Instead, it will call it as ask a question. So Purnima, can you highlight, take your mouse to that pointer where that ask a question is there? Okay. So here.
Yes, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, you have that. Okay. That is one part. And yeah, don't worry about the short form LXI. We will explain that in the due course of time. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so as Professor Samir sir has already mentioned, either you can go over here how to participate in discussion forum on your left hand side, or right on top here you can see various options. So under that you can again click here on ask a question. So once you click on that, it will be directed towards the discussion forum. So this I'll show you towards the end. Let me just discuss about the discussion forum, as in what exactly you're supposed to do over here. So the first step here is subscribing to the discussion forum. So as I just now said, you are supposed to click on ask a question. Once you click over there, you will be directed towards the discussion forum of this course. There would be one option available here for joining the group. Now this option you will get only for the first time when you join the group. Subsequently, you will not find this option because you are already part of this group. So discussion forum basically helps you in collaborating with your other participants, fellow participants. You can network with them, you can interact with them. So basically it encourages you to interact with your online participants. In the classroom settings, just like how you discuss with your other participants, in the case of MOOCs, it's not possible to get in touch with others. So discussion forum is one of the best platforms wherein you can interact with the fellow participants. So the first step is you are going to join the group, and once you join the group, here there is one option available. When you're joining, it will ask you the subscription, as in you want your every message that is posted on the discussion forum to be in your email box, or you want a summary of all the messages in your. So here, you, as per your choice, you can choose the option that is suitable to you, whether you want every new message coming in your inbox, or it can also send you the daily summaries. So this is another option that is available, or combine updates. So as per your requirements, you can just check the option when you're joining the group. So once you select the option, you can click on join group. So you are a part of discussion forum now. Here, the first thing you are required to do is introduce yourself as a participant of the course. I will just take you to the discussion forum here. So click on ask the question. It's loading. I hope, yeah, it's visible to you. Yes, so this is the discussion forum. When you click on ask the question, you can see over here. Now this is the first thread that is put by the course team about introducing yourself. See that you write introduction over here and what are your expectations from the course, so that everybody knows who are participating in this course and you can get to know each other while learning. The next step here. So once you join the group, how you are going to post your introduction is the message that is already posted on the discussion forum, you can just click on reply over here. It is similar to writing emails or replying to the emails. So it is same. You can just put a subject or just say reply, write your message and click on post message. Same way is for replying, and you have to click on reply all. Yes, over here, yeah. Suppose if if you want to start a new thread or a new conversation, then you have to click on new conversation. But as far as possible, until you have something unique query or any question that is already not discussed on the discussion forum, then you use this option. Otherwise, you can go through all the messages that are posted on the discussion forum and discuss in the thread itself, so that it doesn't lead to confusion or too many cluttering of the messages. So that's all about the discussion forum. I suggest all the participants who are watching us live, just click on the ask a question and introduce yourself on the discussion forum. That's all from my end. Yeah.
Like a true teacher, Purnima immediately gave a homework to all of them, that or assignment that everyone who is already on the forum or the live interaction right now has to now introduce themselves if they have not done so far. I think there are quite new people also today that I am meeting for the first time, and I don't see them introduce themselves on the discussion forum. In fact, as we speak, PU Pandit just registered for the discussion forum. So great. So people are doing that homework. I would again ask a question to all of you. You can post your queries about anything that is going on here, and you want to know more about something else, and if you want to just get some more queries answered, you can post it up, okay? But keep the chat going on the YouTube, because that is one way to know whether you are serious on the other sides, okay? So I would love to see, because there are 26 people right now, so at least 26 messages to banta hi hai, theek hai? Okay, so now let us go to Dhairya back, and what's the next agenda?
Yes, so the next part will be guided by Radhika ma'am. And so as the very beginning of this session, sir told that you don't need to worry about what is this LXI and LXT or maybe some jargons that we were using, but how these things are covered in this topic that you can use in your own MOOCs, and how you will connect the terminologies and all the concept that is discussed in this MOOC, how they are connected with the traditional way of classroom practice. That is what we are going to see in this upcoming talk by Radhika ma'am. Radhika ma'am, over to you. You can dive into the content part.
Thank you, Dhairya. Good evening, everyone on this learning journey. Myself, Dr. Radhika, working as Associate Professor in the Department of Ayurvedic Pediatrics at Sri Jagadguru Gavisiddeshwara Ayurvedic Medical College, Koppal, Karnataka. Today I am here as discussion forum moderator. Let me take you all through the course content of designing learner-centric MOOCs. Massive open online courses are also known as MOOCs, which are serving to a vast and diverse range of learners like students, faculty, working professionals, and other enthusiasts. This course stands unique as it has utilized the learner-centric pedagogies which have been proven to provide better learning experience. Now, let me walk through the learner-centric MOOC, in short, termed as LCM model, employed in this course, so as to make you all acquainted with course navigation. LCM model is being designed from the perspective of the learner to address the needs and interests of diverse learners. The LCM model consists of 4 learner-centric structural elements designed as learning dialogues, or in short termed as LED, learning by doing, or in short LBD, learning extension trajectories, in short LXT, and learning experience interaction termed as LXI. The orchestration of all these four forms the LCM model. To access the details of the course content as per the weekly modules of 8 weeks in total, you can get it at click on go to course. You can under the course outline just scroll down.
Do you want to share the screen, Radhika?
Yes, sir.
Or should I share the screen and you keep explaining?
Yes, sir. Just please share the part of course handout, sir. That much is enough.
Yes. Sir, can I share the screen of the previous year?
No. I'll just share it. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Course handout is enough, sir.
Okay. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay.
Under general instructions, sir, at the last.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Course handout.
Course
Okay.
handout. Yes, sir. Bit up if you scroll. Yes, sir. Yes, thank you, sir. So as you have seen, so you can get it at click on the go to course and just under the course outline, if you scroll down to the general instructions, then there you just click on it. Now you will get to see the course handout. There in the course handout, you can find module wise details like module 1 contains the introductory part of this course which says about this LCM model. Module 2 about LEDs, and module 3 about LBD, module 4 LXT, and the 5 about all the content till which have been accessed, and 6 learning extension interactions, and the 7 is together about 4 elements, and the 8th module says about, or it has summarized and added with being case studies. So now how to locate these LEDs? On the course portal, go on to the home page of the course. The left hand side panel shows the course outline. So as you have seen earlier, once you scroll down the course outline, week-wise content will be available. As of now, it has not been there. So once you click the desired week, so once the content has been released, so once you click the desired week, you will find all the LEDs of the week and so on till 8 weeks. Apart from this, within the course, you will be having non-graded formative assessments. Once you answer and submit, you will receive immediate feedback customized to understand the rationale of the answer. Also, you will have graded assimilation quiz and knowledge quiz at the end of every week. These quizzes can be attempted multiple times, among which the last attempted one before the deadline will be considered for grading. So details of the grading are also mentioned in the course handout itself. Hence, all the learners make sure to spend some time to scroll down through the course outline and have a look into the about NPTEL, warm-up content, general instructions to make yourself prepared or set to go start for January 22. So this is all about a brief of the course content superficially. Once the content has been released, so you will be learning in each element about in detail. Wish you all a joyful exploration and delighted discovery of designing learner-centric MOOCs. Thank you. Also, I thank the organizers and the team LCM for giving me the opportunity to be on board as DFM. Thank you. Over to Dairya.
Yes. The idea? Yeah.
Yes. So, apart from the Google form shared in the announcement that you can ask your questions and queries, these were the main thing that we wanted to discuss, that what is the pre-course content, how you can navigate through the discussion forum, and how the content is basically presented in this entire course. Now we will go to the questions that were asked through the Google form shared with you in the announcement page. So, sir, over to you. If you want, I can share my screen for the questions. Sir, you're on mute.
You can read out the question. Okay, so in between I saw that there are some fluctuating numbers of participants here. So I again saw some 29 people joining in and 27 now. But yeah, most of them are also responding about registered and introduced myself. Okay, and Jyotirmay Sengupta says that he is accessing from the mobile phone. I wanted to know specifically because the discussion from availability on the mobile phone is slightly different than the desktops. But I just thought that you should be aware of it. So just in case you get a chance, please access the course from a desktop or a laptop that has the best experience. That was the point I just wanted to make, and therefore I asked the question: how many of you are registered on or are using a mobile phone right now? Okay, so what's the question?
Yes, so the first question is that will the videos, क्या सारे videos को save करने की permission दे सकते हैं? That was the first question.
Okay, yeah, so all these videos are released in open source, which is called as CC BY-SA. As soon as our course gets over, I think we will have a option to download all the videos provided by Google itself. So you all are free to download these videos, and not just videos, even the resources. You want to download transcripts, you want the reading material, everything. So yes, I think whose question was this?
This question was by Rakhi Khatik.
Okay, so Rakhi, this is the question. This is the answer to your question. Okay, and they have suggested that maybe the timing should be 5 p.m. and not 4 p.m. So the team, can you take a cognizance of this? Maybe next week when we meet, we can keep it at 5 instead of 4. Okay. Is there any other question?
Yes, so the next question, or I should say questions, are by Surbhi Sharma, and she has asked multiple questions, so I'll just go one by one. So the first question she has asked is that I am interested in developing MOOCs, but the infrastructural barriers are what demotivate me. However, if you could guide with the open source LMS that can help me develop learner-centric MOOCs. She is currently working on Canvas, but the massiveness and openness are issues with the LMS with free version. So this is the first question that she has put it up.
Okay, so the simple answer to this is you actually, for any MOOC, basically you cannot bypass the infrastructure problems. The reason being that MOOC is not a private coaching class kind of model. MOOC is always an institutional, delivery. And when you call it institutional, it has to have a infrastructure that is owned by some institute, and of course, because it is owned by some organization, it will have its own way of how you can access it. But there are ways in which you can actually do it in your own little space. And the options for that, like you have rightly selected, Canvas is definitely one of them. You can maybe bank on Moodle for it. Basically, Moodle can give you a lot of facilities, and the Genomio Moodle option is quite good and quite robust enough to handle the massiveness without any trouble. There are multiple requirements apart from just the learning management system. You need also a content management system, right? So content management, like for example, having large video storage and streaming facilities and so on and so forth, discussion forums. So all these things require a huge backend support. this course will not talk about any such tool in detail, for sure. But we would be answering these questions based on uh, the status that where we are. What we believe is that whether or not we have anything to be created, we will definitely require information about the quality of content that we need to put into that. After you decide the platform and all these things, it's fine. But what is the quality of content that you are going to do? Is it learner centric? So we are going to talk about the content quality part here and not the technology of where to host, how to host, like how to start a course on Moodle and all that. But yes, definitely we'll introduce some reading material and some links where you can actually find out how to create such things. Even to start with, a Google Classroom is also a wonderful idea. You can just enroll people on that, and let us see how we can answer them. Okay, so that is first answer. Second, I can also see some questions popping up on the YouTube now.
Yes. So continuing the question by Surbhi Sharma, how can a community of practice be developed to collaborate at the state and local levels for the development of MOOCs? As my concern, learners are the ones with little infrastructure and resource access. I am concerned about the digital divide that is being created with the integration of technology in education.
Very good point. In fact, I would like to say welcome to a community of practice on MOOCs. See, this course itself is a COP, right? So we have people from various walks of life here, various subjects and various technical expertise. I am sure if we just try to talk to each other, we will get lot of things solved internally in the course itself. Plus added attractions of interacting with the teaching associates and the discussion forum moderators or the instructor would be a great start probably. I think there is also a misconception. For example, when we talk about technology, we are talking about robust, that massiveness and all that. In my experience, MOOCs doesn't reach that massive situation in the first run unless you post it on a very, very popular platform. As far as I know, when you start on your own or maybe an institute or something, you normally get few hundred registrations. And maybe if the institute is better known, then you may get in thousands. But to get lakhs of people to enroll for your course takes lots and lots of effort. So my suggestion is don't worry about the massiveness as of now and don't worry about technology as of now. First, in fact, as a part of the course, we are going to ask you to create some content on your own. So that would be a good primer. And my only suggestion is keep the dialogue on. Keep this community on. All the people who are right now here, maybe you can take notes on, I think if you are listening right now, Surbhi, maybe you can take notes of who all are actively participating here and maybe contact them through our discussion forum, tag them in your answers, ask them questions about certain thing and collaboration, and then go on. And this can become a community. By the way, what you see here on screen is also a community of practice, which we have created out of the people who have completed the course. And see, we are able to offer a course now. So that is how things will work. Maybe sometime the idea you can forward them information about OE for BW, places like where people can create a course and post it. So maybe if you can have a link, you can post it right now on the YouTube. In the meanwhile, I can see, is there any other question from Surbhi there?
Yes, there is one last question that could you please provide an insight into MOOC-based research that can be pursued?
Of course, we are dying to share that. In fact, so a lot of us have been publishing about various aspects of MOOCs. And if you visit my website and see my publications page, I think most of them are about MOOCs and their efficiency and efficacy. So we will definitely they definitely be sharing more and more content about it. This is a very good question, and I would love all of you to. In fact, these publications are also come up out of the community of practice that I have created from the first offering of the book. So this community is an ongoing effort, and this batch here, what you see is the 5th batch of that community. And I keep adding more people to that. They are almost now 35 people in that community who keep on writing about MOOCs. They generate MOOCs. They go out and teach LCM model in various FDPs. So this community has been a very, very crucial role in developing this model and the course. Okay, Divya Thakur says, please share the link. We have another question here. How will we design without having access to a learning record store on Swayam portal as a course instructor? Okay, so Divya, I get the point. If you are part of a government organization where you are, you get a chance to offer a course on Swayam, but there are new opportunities opening up as we speak. In fact, there are multiple ways in which even private universities are offering MOOCs, private universities are offering courses, and all of them require good teachers. The problem with MOOCs has been that many of the times MOOCs have been created by teachers who were not well versed with the principles of online teaching, and therefore it was resulted poorly into merely recording lectures which they were otherwise going to give in the classrooms. So designing a MOOC takes special training and special principles, which we will be discussing in this course. So once you are through with that, I think it will be appropriate to discuss the technology part. We have 8 weeks to go, so we have ample time. Let us keep the dialogue on, and we will try to give you more and more pointers. There is a question by Jyotirmay Sengupta. Will you provide certain technical support during the course? Yes and no. Yeah, we will send you certain links about where you can upload courses, where you can create. For example, I just converted activity into interaction when I started this YouTube thing, when I told all of you to type something, right? So now this is called as reflection spot, where the learners will be interacting with me, and instead of a learning monologue, like I am talking all the time, like 4 o'clock and Samir will talk for 1 hour. So instead of that monologue, it became a dialogue. Okay, so you have everyone speaking at some point in time. How does that happen? It happened because I provided a reflection spot for all of you. So there is a technology tool available to convert any YouTube video to a learning dialogue. Convert that monologue to a dialogue. What is that tool? So definitely we will have a session on that in this course. This tool is, by the way, called H5P. You can go and check it out, but if you want to learn it from basics, you will have a session on H5P coming up in maybe 2nd week, I suppose. But to know adding a question technically is a different thing than having the knowledge to design a question which can generate discussion is another aspect of knowledge. So we are going to keep mostly on this knowledge of pedagogy, but wherever required and requested, we will provide technical help. That will be our stand. Okay, anybody else has a question? No questions so far, and we have reached 50 minutes of the session already. So we have last 10 minutes. So in case you guys have any more questions, you can please post it. As I understand, almost everybody agreed to a WhatsApp group. So Dhairya will now send out an email to all of you where you will get a joining link. Let me tell you in advance, this is not going to be a WhatsApp group, because if in reality all the people on the course try to join that, it will not allow them. Therefore, we have converted that to a community already, which means that you will not be able to post anything, but you will be able to receive things. So let us first have a receiving only group, Is it correct or?
Yes, sir. First, we are starting with the community.
And can we convert that to a group at some time?
Yes, so there is this feature, we can have multiple groups, keeping in mind the group limit. So we can create multiple group within the community.
Okay. So we will have community and we'll start also with the groups, and maybe we, based on topics, we can have different groups and different people can start this thing. Sidhu is saying Professor Samir sir's link related to research. Okay, you want the link or you want to post the link? Okay, I'll post it maybe. What you have to do is just search for Samir Sahasrabudhe and IIT GN and publications. Okay, so here is the link for my publications page, where you will probably find, oh, page not found, oh, sorry, I misspelled publications. Okay, so can you access that page now? I am sorry, actually, there were some more people who have joined here. We have Janet and we also have Amrit Preet. We have Janet from Goa and we have Amrit Preet from Ludhiana. Okay, so this is like truly a national panel that you have here, like from east, west, north, south, everyone joining in. Janet or Amrit Preet, do you want to just say hello to everyone?
Am I audible? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not sure if my camera is, if my image is visible right now.
It is visible. Go ahead.
Perfect. And yes, so good afternoon, everyone. I was happy to be listening to my colleagues here. Yes, I'm from Goa University, teaching Portuguese. And just like the other discussion forum moderators, I was also a student last time, so I'm happy to be on board this time as a DFM. Already on board looking at the introductions, very excited for the upcoming 8 weeks. So thank you for this opportunity once again. Yes.
Yes. And yeah, Amrit Preet, if you just want to say hello. So we have Portuguese, we have Ayurveda. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. This is Amritpreet Kaur from Ludhiana. I'm an assistant professor in computer science, but anyhow, I opted for this course last year, and I was so happy to learn about the new things, and it was such an interesting course that I continued as a discussion forum moderator for this course. So for this, thank you the team, especially Samir sir and all others.
Okay.
So let's hope for the new learning as it is of now. More number of weeks has been added to this course. So hope for the more and more learning in this course. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Ashish has commented in between that it is not a question, but want to put up a requirement as a learner related to the assessment models of MOOC. Okay. So I am assessment model for MOOC. So I am slightly divided in my answer, in the sense, is it, so it says for MOOCs, I think Ashish means how to design assessment within a MOOC, probably. So we have a special week dedicated activities will be covered in that, and I will maybe ask you once again, once we meet after that week, whether you got things sorted or you have something else to ask for. So as you can see, the course has no limitations of subjects. There are people from computer science and Portuguese, Ayurveda, electrical engineering, computers, and all sorts of things. Actually, I am from the fine arts. Okay, so it's actually transcending various things. Daria is from educational background, and we have Suprabha who has joined. She is from educational technology background. So this is a mixed bag, and it can just go like that. I am extremely happy to see all the 25, 26 people were so. Yeah, the special chabbis is nice thing to have. So let's see. I just want to announce last thing that we are going live with the course probably by today night itself for the week 1. This is specifically done to give you 2 weekends to work on it. So you can see it tomorrow and day after, and you can also see it the next week. So if there are deadlines about weekly assignments or something, uh, Acha, it's a nice question that has popped up at last minute, but do it occur? The question is nice. If one cannot take the exam at the end, still one get the participation or course completion certificate. Answer is sadly no. You can get certificate only if you write an exam. But there is a nice option right now I've given out by Swayam, wherein you can attend the course this year, complete all the assignments and the discussion forum activities and answer all the quizzes and get enough marks for being eligible for the exam. But you can give the exam even next year based on the scores that you have this year. This is being offered by Swayam, but we will just confirm this probably. So it will be nice if you can post this query on the discussion forum. And as I think you might see now, we will create multiple folders on the discussion forum, like threads, where you can ask related questions. So we will open up one thing related to all administrative queries. And in that, probably you can post this, and we will get to know your queries, and we'll try to answer it there in a responsible manner. So that's all from our side. It is 4:58 and we have just 2 minutes to 5. So I don't want to keep you away from a weekend, which should be exciting. So go ahead and enjoy the weekend. Don't forget to log into the course. Type into the discussion forum, make new friends. Okay, is every week course followed by an assessment? Okay, last minute there are a lot of questions coming up. What if one misses? How result of this weekly assessment known? Okay, weekly assessment is immediately known. It is actually a MCQ based assessment. Therefore, there is no lag in your responses. I think the moment the deadline is over, you will see your results on your platform itself. Okay, and the result, typically the deadline is in the next week. So you at least get 10 days to solve the questions. And as we have mentioned in the course form, that we will take 7 out of 8 weeks work. So there is a chance that you may miss 1 week, but we will be only considering 7, right, Dhairya? Yes. So there is a chance for 1 week of absence from solving things. Okay. But and by the way, I don't know if you have studied the course, the left-hand side, there are ample opportunities to score marks. We have marks for watching the videos, in the sense you have to answer questions based on videos. There are quizzes based on reading materials. You can go to reading material, read it and solve the quizzes on that. We have also a quiz based on the discussion forum. So you can go to the discussion forum, participate in the discussion forum and answer the questions based on discussion forum. So every activity of yours would be rewarded, that much I can tell you. And therefore we can now actually sign off. I see somebody, Sayan Datta, joining in, but I think it is too late for joining in. So let us now end this meeting. Probably this is for the next meeting, which will start on Swayam platform at 5 o'clock. So with this, LCM team is signing off for the day, and we will keep meeting in future. Thank you very much.